All right, we have a fun project that we're going to work on today. We're going to be using paint. If you do not have any watercolor paint, you can use markers, which is what I am using. You can also use food coloring. You can mix food coloring into a little jar of water and use it as watercolor paint. I don't have food coloring at the house, so I did try this with some strawberry milk Nesquik mix with water, and this is how it came out, and it wasn't very bright. So I'm going to add marker to it, and I'm going to show you how this works. And what I'm going to do is I have these dots, these 4 dots that I've already colored on my paper with marker, and I'm going to take this paintbrush and I'm going to get it really nice and full of water here. And I'm not going to actually press it up against the side of my jar to get excess water out. I want there to be a lot of water in there, and I'm going to drop that water right on that marker dot. I have underneath this paper a paper towel. That's there just to kind of keep the marker off of my countertop. All right, and I want to have a nice amount of water on here because I'm going to take this straw here and I'm going to blow through the straw. And it's going to make a splatter pattern. Now that I just blew from directly above it. So we're going to actually try a couple of different directions here. Let me get water on this guy. That was pretty fun. And this guy will do it to the side. All right. And we'll do, I actually like doing it just from straight on top, blowing from right above instead of blowing at an angle, just because it goes in every direction all the way around that dot. So if you're using markers, actually if you're using any of them, if you're using watercolors, you're gonna do with the watercolors what I'm doing with the water on top of the marker dot. You're gonna get a nice little puddle of your colored paint and blow. All right, so I'm gonna do that here too. And I have enough space on this paper. I may add a few more colors to make a few more crazy fun dot splashes. And I'm gonna let these just kind of sit here and dry. Once they've dried, I'm going to come back and I'm gonna turn these into fun little monsters. And we'll do that together. But for now, I'm gonna just let these sit and dry. All right, so now that all of my little paint spots have dried, I have a couple of other tools that I have gathered. I have a scrap piece of paper, I have a black pen, I have a pair of scissors, and I have some glue. And I already have right here cut out 2 little eyeballs, and I'm going to use them to make my little monster here. Another option you can use for eyeballs if you want to are these little wiggly eyes. And you could make a one-eyed monster, 3-eyed monster, 2-eyed monster, whatever you want. These are just for fun. They're cute little fun things. I'm going to go ahead and glue these little guys down. And they don't have to be even side by side like your eyes and my eyes. They can be crooked. But this is my fun little monster, and I'm kind of gonna trace a little bit around the splatter pattern just to make a little bit more definition for his body. You don't have to do this. You can leave it the way it was. But I like to create a little bit of a border or an edge. And then, of course, you can draw a little mouth if you want. See, these are fun little monsters, so he's going to be smiling. And you can give them arms and legs if you want to, but you don't have to. So I'm going to create a little arm here. Little arm over here. And if you want to give them little feet, you can. This little guy is so excited to be that he is jumping for joy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the little monsters that I'm gonna make so you can watch while I'm doing that. But go ahead and have fun creating and take a picture of it when you're done and send it to me so I can see it. Thanks, bye.